argument. I want to try all the fish in the sea.
Donna thought she was in a perfectly fine marriage. And then a sheriff knocked on her door.
A sheriff comes knocking on my door with child support and DNA papers.
Now she wants the whole truth. But is there any way she could handle it? Did these women get married to a cheater?
It's messed up.
Find out today on Maury. Everybody, let's welcome Katrina to the Maury Show. Now, Katrina was once in such a toxic relationship, she had to check herself into a domestic violence shelter. So as you can imagine, after that experience, it would cause anybody to shy away from trusting or falling in love again. But then came Deontay, who swept Katrina off her feet, treated her like a queen. And today, after finding graphic sexual text messages to 3 different women, Katrina now fears that she is once again involved with a man who will break her heart. You had given up on love, and then here comes your man.
He had a personality that was so loving and giving. He was ready to, he was basically my yes man. He gave me whatever I asked for. We didn't have much, but he was always there. He would do for me, he would do for my daughter. And because of that, our relationship kind of moved really fast. He moved in really fast, and so it turned into...
And you all had a child together, too,
right? We did, yes.
You had your daughter and the baby that he gave you.
We did.
Right, okay.
So...
And you got married.
We did, yes.
When I saw that expression, you know, you love this guy.
I do.
But what happened this past June?
At one point, I had went through his phone because he had left his phone with me. I went through it, and I found some text messages from 3 different women.
3 different women. What did this text message say to this woman from Deontay?
He said, you still at the mall? She replied, yeah, I'll come see you before I leave. What time do you get off? He said, I'll get out by 9:30 p.m.
Right.
She said, okay, I'm here.
Okay. All right. So then you showed Deontay.
He said that it was nothing, that she was buying shoes.
Now we got the second message. Here we go. What's up? You free tonight? Uh-oh.
She said, why? He said, I really want to do some nasty things.
Okay. This was the other one.
He said, do you want to hang out? She said, LOL, maybe. He said, what do I have to do to turn that maybe into a yes? She replied, money.
Money.
And he said, how much? How much? You were willing to pay for it?
Right, I see. And what did
His reply was he was bored. He wasn't going to pay for it. It was just for fun. Right. Someone to talk to.
Then you find a voicemail in the phone, right?
It was somebody calling him back from a sex line that he called.
And then you have this idea, you find something, so you catfished him.
I did. During my catfish, I pretended, going through his phone, I went through his contacts and I picked someone familiar that I had heard her name, someone we had discussed before because she had his Netflix account. And so I pretended to be her. I texted him and I told him that I got a new number and that I wanted to see him. Yeah. And I even used his nickname and everything so that he would, you know, succumb to it.
Right.
And at first he did it, he did, but then he showed it to me. He was like, everything's all good. Like, I didn't do anything. Oh. She said this, she said that. So at which point I was like, okay. But then after I kept messaging, he started to delete it. He wasn't saying anything, but he was deleting it. And then at one point he came in, he told me, I'm gonna go do some Uber. So then he's texting this girl. He's like, so where are you?